Okay, hello everybody. This is Artie Leonard, Juice on the Roof, Solar, my blog. And the reason why I wanted to make this short video today is a lot of people ask, especially here in New England, being December 11th, what happens when you put solar panels on your roof and you get snow, just like we did yesterday? Well, I found this video on YouTube, and it's a real good video that kind of does a time lapse. It shows you how quickly snow can be removed on its own. Now, this is taken after a little blizzard up in Calgary, Canada, and on February 13th, 2012. So just take a look. As you can see, as soon as one of the corners starts to melt, it just like your driveway, it'll melt it right off really quick. So by the 2:30 in the afternoon, it had already melted the snow that was on the panels. Okay, and you can see the temperature up in the right-hand corner, and that's Celsius. All right, there you have it. So, you know, the purpose from this is not only the amount of how quickly it melts, but I also wanted to talk about the money that people think they save by climbing up on the roof and trying to clear off their panels. It's dangerous. You don't want to be up on a ladder or a roof when there's 6 inches of snow. So to kind of prove my point around that, you can actually see that the snow will melt. But let me give you a real life scenario. Now this is a website, PV Watts, and basically what I did was I'm in southeastern Massachusetts. I put together a system for a house that faces slightly southwest, 210 degrees, and a normal tilt. And I wanted to show how much power a 6 kW system would produce in the month of January. So you can see it produces 392 kilowatt hours, which is probably just about half of what most homes would use during that month. But let's take a look at how much money. Let's say you had snow on the roof. It was a really bad storm, and you had snow on the roof for 5 days. So if I take that 392 and I divide it by, I think it's 31 days in January, so you get 12.65 kilowatt hours per day in the month of January. So I'm going to multiply that by 5. Let's say you were covered up for 5 days with no melting, which is highly unlikely, but let's go worst case scenario. So that's 63.22 kilowatt hours for that span that you would not be producing. So I'm going to multiply that by 0.21, which is 21 cents per kilowatt hour that the utility company would charge you to buy that power. And then here you have it. It's only $13.27 worth of power. I don't think you want to climb up on your roof for $13.27. And also keep in mind, when these numbers are formulated here, it takes into consideration the history, the weather history of the location that it's at. Now, this was the weather data source was for Providence, Rhode Island. Okay? So you can kind of see that 13.27 cents is not worth climbing up on the roof for. So I hope this helps everybody stay safe, and also, you know, expel what some people say about solar not being a good fit for New England. Obviously, snow is not an issue. All right, so this is Artie Leonard signing off from my blog, Juice on the Roof Solar. Have a good day.